Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Mindful Combat. If you're a fan of boxing or MMA in any vicinity, please subscribe to my channel for future content where I'll be breaking down fights, breaking down fighting styles, and looking at prospects and much more in a lot more detail. Please also like the video and check out some of my previous content. So today, I'm very fortunate. I'm joined by my little brother, who's a Taekwondo black belt and a lifetime Muay Thai enthusiast. He's trained as well. He's competed. So this is going to be a great video. I'm very excited to shoot this one. We're going to be looking at some of the happenings over the weekend. And Danish, I think it's fair to say that it's been quite a hectic weekend in the world of MMA, hasn't it?
Trust me.
So I think a good place to start is, it's definitely a personal point of joy for me because I'm a huge fan of Brandon Vera. So we'll start with the one card. And Brandon Vera looked good, didn't he?
Yeah, man. He looked like the guy who used to fight before the Tim Sylvia fight.
Before his back injury.
Yeah, before all those fights, all of them losses.
Yeah. So it was exciting because he's had a 2-year layoff coming into this fight. He's had previous history of injuries and everything he's gone through, and he comes in, he's fighting the Cage Warriors champion on a 5-fight win streak. And I'm not going to try to sell to anyone that he's a world beater or a top 10 contender, more so really. But this was exciting in a lot of ways because Brandon Vera showed that he's got some skill set. His timing was precise. He moved well. He finished him fast. He's carrying power. And he was in there with a high level. I'll consider him a high level journeyman. And for Brandon Vera at 41 to still be able to do what he done, I would say that was impressive.
I wouldn't consider this really a journeyman, you know, being champion of Cage Warriors. I mean, Paddy Pimbley, Conor McGregor, all these guys, they're all so great. They've all been champion there. He's champion there. Yeah. He's legit.
Yeah.
And he got knocked out by Brandon
Vera.
Yeah.
In terms of what's next, that's going to be interesting because one doesn't have a true heavyweight division per se.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's going to be exciting to see. But either way, I'm happy for Brandon Vera. And what about the lightweight championship? This is your guy.
Edward Folleyang, man. I've been following him for a while. I was so happy when he beat Shinya Aoki the first time.
That was a huge upset as well.
And I think that's got to be what happens next. He beat Amir Khan, the guy who's the record holder for knockouts in ONE FC. He's the champion again, second reign now. He lost it last time to Martin Nguyen. Martin Nguyen. I'm not saying that right. But he's legit. Edward Folleyang's a world beater in my opinion.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Shinya Aoki fight, Shinya Aoki beat everything in a #1 contender fight, so that's definitely going to be next. And it's great. And speaking of Asian stars and guys that have made their name in Asia, I think it's only right that we talk about Alistair Overeem. So why don't you take us through the Alistair Overeem fight?
Alright, so not many people know about Sergey Pavlovich. He's like under 21, I'm not sure what age he is. He was 11-0 going into that fight or something like that. M1 global heavyweight champion. He was knocking so many people out. People were really thinking about him being the next guy, the next top prospect, the next top fighter in heavyweight. He was fantastic. Every fight I watched of him, he looked good. Big power, good striking. He can defend grappling. Alistair Overeem put a stamp on it.
Well, I mean, you know what? It was an impressive show from Overeem coming off back-to-back horrific knockouts. I think Alistair Overeem really surprises me because there's been multiple times in his career where I've kind of written him off. Like, I certainly wrote him off when he went 1-3 in that slump right after the Brock Lesnar fight. And he rebuilt himself. And after 17 losses, near 100 professional fights in total, it's incredible that he's still able to rebuild himself. And like, I'm really excited to see what's next. And he's calling for Francis Ngannou next. I don't personally want that fight for Overeem. I think there's better, more fun things you can do with Alistair Overeem. I think there's other guys out there. And if we're looking at rematches, then why not a rematch with JDS who... Okay, he's still got a fight tied to Ivasa, but in my opinion, he's going to beat Ivasa. And I'm going to do a breakdown on that video. Stay tuned. But I think that's probably a better way to go. Speaking of guys that slept Alistair Overeem, what did you think of Francis Ngannou?
What was it? Like 25 seconds into
the fight? It was crazy. It was crazy.
Oof.
Yeah.
Curtis Blades, man, he was talking all of that. I think he's a world champion, Curtis Blades. He's got a very good skill set. And I must admit, I'm one of the guys coming into this fight. I probably had Curtis Blades winning because, firstly, Curtis Blades, since the loss to Francis Ngannou, has been on a tear. Wins over Mark Hunt, who had just taken out Derek Lewis just before that. So yeah, Mark Hunt is 13-12 coming into that fight, but I'm not going to call him the worst fighter in the world because that won't be an accurate reflection of where Mark Hunt was because what he had done with Derek Lewis.
So being able to be there, go in there with Francis Ngannou, and it's crazy because when you think about it, Curtis Blades' skill set, he's a durable heavyweight with good wrestling. You would have thought after the Stipe fight and the shambolic performance against Derek Lewis that Curtis Blades had a skill set that was going to give Francis Ngannou a lot of trouble. I would have said that you would have thought that coming into the fight.
I would have thought that too, but think about it in hindsight. His problem, he said, was he had fear.
Yeah, the fear.
He had confidence issues, is that?
Yeah.
That's what that means. Against someone you've already beaten, you don't have them confidence issues.
Yeah.
You're going to be that same guy that's beaten that guy before.
Well, see, that's not even something I consider. So maybe that's something to take on board is the confidence from that fight.
He defended a takedown in like the first 10 seconds.
So what do you think's next for Francis Ngannou?
Knocked out shot.
Oh, well, yeah.
It sounds crazy. I want to see that Derek Lewis fight again.
Oh man, that does sound crazy to me. To me, if Justin Willis can beat Mark Hunt, that's the perfect fight.
He ain't ready yet. Justin Willis is not ready yet.
Even if he beats Mark Hunt, you don't think so?
Mark Hunt's 13 and 14.
13 and 13.
Okay. But Justin Willis is dope. Maybe not ready yet. Okay. He didn't look like the guy that can fight the top 5 guys in the Mark Godbeer fight. Yeah. I think he will be in maybe a year or two. Yeah. Just not yet. Okay. And now let's wrap up the video with, I've done a video on the breaking down the third fight between Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz, and I've got to admit, that's kind of a blind breakdown because Chuck Liddell coming into the fight with 8 years off, at 48 years old, you never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get. And to be honest, he looked like a shell of him. To say he looked like a shell of himself ain't really fair. He looked like a shell of a shell. So it wasn't a good performance for him. Tito Ortiz coming into the fight, and I did predict Tito Ortiz to win this fight. I know Petre didn't, but I picked Tito Ortiz was going to win this fight because Tito Ortiz still looked somewhat sharp. And it was interesting, wasn't it? Yeah, Tito Ortiz, like you said in that video, he's been competitive with fighters like Stephen Bonner, Hall of Famer, knocked out Chuck Liddell, also another Hall of Famer. He's looked good in his last 5 or so fights. Yeah, well, he has. So going forward now, I think hopefully Chuck Liddell can put this to rest. I think he's had his comeback fight. He said if he can't beat Tito Ortiz, he's gonna call it a day. And I think he proved that he's not there no more. He probably should call it a day. Tito Ortiz got to eradicate some personal demons in a way by taking out Chuck Liddell, and he will never get those 2 losses back. But we as fans might not say that he beat Chuck Liddell, being that he beat a 48-year-old version of Chuck Liddell. But on a personal level, I'm sure he's going to sleep better at night knowing that he's not 0-2 to Chuck Liddell no more. So that's great. So Danish, thank you for joining me. I'm sure we'll be seeing you again on the channel for future breakdowns. For sure. And like and subscribe, guys. Thank you.